Glad you found us. Sam here from the Blue Dot reviewing the Motorola A955 Droid 2. One of the things I wanted to discuss right away was the comparison from the Droid 2 and the Droid 1. It's a little bit thicker in difference, a noticeable weight as well. The keyboard is probably the biggest change that they did. There's no D-pad here on the new one, which is to the right. It also helps with the larger keys and having it like a standard QWERTY keyboard on your PC versus the straight layout that they had on the older version. So those are the physical improvements. It's still a standard 3.7-inch screen, 5.0 megapixel camera. As you can see, they always have the standard camera feature right here. Volume controls, headset and power button, 3.5 millimeter. Standard micro USB. What they did differently with the back is kind of change to a chrome plate here on the bottom for the speaker. Camera is just about the same. They also changed the chrome on the bottom, the little plate here, versus nothing over here. So they expanded the screen just slightly. The Droid 2 comes with 8GB internal memory and an upgradable memory slot with a micro SD card up to 32GB. Some of the basic features that most of you are aware of with the Droid platform is the standard icon features. What they did was they increased the processor speed on the Droid 2 versus the first one. It's more than doubled, so it's a lot more responsive now than it used to be. So some of the widgets that most of you are aware of are the Motorola and Android widgets, as well as the shortcuts. Just push on that right there, choose whatever icon. Another great feature that the Motorola Droid 2 improved on was the voice recognition. Here we have the Google widget, and if you hit the little microphone icon here to the right, find the blue dot. And it'll take us straight to YouTube because that's the web that we clicked for the widget. For those of you that are always interested in the camera, hit the trusted camera shortcut feature right here. And like I said, it's the same resolution and screen size as the original Droid. The same layout as any Droid platform, just hit the top right button to capture the picture. Here you can change the effects, flash, you can switch to video if you like. That's something that they upgraded as well. But just hit the top right button to actually take the picture. You need a SD card. So the biggest improvement to the Droid 2 really is the keyboard. How much they've expanded the keys, and they raised the actual keys to make it a little bit easier to type, and it is noticeable versus the first one. We just click on text message and say we wanted to give this a trial run here. Blue dot. Again, it's much easier to type. And it does have smart type recognition as well. So not bad. The Droid 2 comes standard with all the Droid applications from the 2.2 software. It has everything from the Blockbuster app to the City ID, Google search bars, the Need for Speed Shift application game, VZ Navigator. Overall, the upgrade with the Droid 2 is significant from the first one. The processor speed being doubled, everything is faster, the picture quality is a lot better, and the raw speed of just the unit itself is much quicker. The applications that they've added with the updated Android, like the Blockbuster application, the 3G mobile hotspot capability, some of the games and features running smoother is a lot nicer, as well as the keyboard being a lot larger than the first one. Taking out the D-pad and enlarging the keys has made it a lot easier to text. And the improvements with the voice recognition is probably the biggest feature. The fact that you really shouldn't be texting while you're driving, but you can just click a button and use the VZ Navigator with the voice recognition is a lot simpler and convenient. If you're interested in learning more about the Droid 2, feel free to visit our website at www.thebluedot.net or click on the link below.